and welcome back. I know I've been gone for a little bit. Had some troubles with uploads, and then I just got busy, and a lot of other stuff happened. So I have been gone for a little bit. However, it is Monday, and therefore it is time for Reacts. So today is just a weird one from the title. Yet we're back with Zigzag and Jack because they seem to be collabing a hell of a lot at the moment. But Geoguessr 1v1, but I can only guess Russia. What the hell, Zigzag? Again, this feels like one that's just kind of insulting. So it could be anywhere. if the guess is China, North Korea, Philippines, not going to be North Korea on Geoguessr, is it? But you know what I mean. If it's that kind of the world, yeah, easy guess. But if America comes up, you know, on the West Coast, then surely Jack is going to be able to get something from this. But I don't know. This is when you're just going to be too good, when you can only guess one country, even if it is the world's biggest. But let's get into it and see.
What's good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video.
Do let me know about the audio as well. As always, I have turned things up. I know people have said about that, but let's hope you can hear everything.
And today, you already know what's going on. I'm joined by my dearest friend, Jack. How's it going, Jack?
Yeah, it's going well, thank you.
That's what it's
Have
all
they-
about.
Have they ever met? Like, I don't think they've ever met in person, have they? I mean, it took ages for Jack to meet Kai after he'd been an editor for a while. So, you know.
Today's video, I have a pretty interesting concept. We're going to start off in a normal duel against each other, but I'm only allowed to guess the country of Russia.
What?
Yep, that sounds fantastic.
Then, Jack,
You can hear there's an undertone to Jack that's like, oh God, how bad am I? Like, Russia is by far the world's largest country. Absolutely. It spans from, like, Eastern Europe. I mean, it borders, you know, oh my God, my mind just went completely blank as I said that. But it borders like Lithuania and Finland, all the way over to like North Korea, China, everything like that. So it's a big ass country, but surely, like, if the UK comes up, then Jack wins immediately. I mean, it's going to be you still have to knock him down some points, but come on.
I'm assuming you're going to beat me on that, and every time
You think
win
so?
a duel, I'm allowed to nominate a country that I'm allowed to guess as well. So in the first duel, only Russia. In the second duel, maybe Russia and Brazil, or Russia and Australia.
Okay, that makes it a bit more fair. Like, okay, that makes it a little bit more fair because, like, yeah, like you said, Russia and Brazil, that's a good, like, two big ass countries, or you know, because Brazil has a few more countries around it. You wouldn't just necessarily go for, you know, China or Canada to get the biggest countries. You'd get ones that have got a bit more of a spread, but still.
Australia, or whatever I pick, and then so forth and so forth.
That sounds great. I'm worried that you are still going to beat me on the first game, but we will see what happens.
It is possible, but I like your chances because
I mean, it depends on the pull, obviously. If the pull is just like Ukraine, Russia,
You would.
know.
All right, Jack. Let's see what happens.
Okay, best of luck to you.
Best of luck in the first match. Let's go. Okay, guys. Russia only. The good thing is, Russia is a very huge country, so
Yeah.
if it's anywhere in, for example, we're playing an NPZ, if it's anywhere in Bhutan, then Russia is not that far away. I think the closest point in Russia would be right here. So let's guess and see what...
See, those are the ones that are going to screw you, because Bhutan is not necessarily an easy country to get. You might kind of get that part of the world, but again, I mean, there's just distance. There's distance there.
What Jack can come up with.
Now, Russia's a very wide country, so even though I've got a giant advantage, it's not that giant, because I have no clue where I am. Oh, he's dropped the guess. I forgot he'd be coming in thick and fast. Right, we are right on the west, which makes me think we're... I don't know which hemisphere to
See,
go.
I will give this to Jack. He is way better with the compass and the sun than I am, by far. I still look, but I'm not great. But he's also... way better than he used to be as well. Like, he's significantly better than he used to be. So, like, those kind of things can help. But he just said west, but I don't think he was looking at the sun there. I think that was just a bright sky because he's in the west, and the sun's in the west. It's going to be in the east. There's something wrong there.
Maybe like Colombia on the equator? I don't know. So if it's South America, I've got this in the bag. Let's see.
Okay, Jack is in Colombia. It was a very difficult round, to be fair, and we do 1,000 points of damage, so that's a really good start. But of course, Russia was a very handy country to have in that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. It was Bhutan.
So he immediately
Of course
just
he knows
knocks
Bhutan.
that
Look,
down.
He's getting as close as he can to Bhutan. He's so annoying, this guy.
This one, though, is Argentina, and the
I would have
closest
said
point
Chile.
we can get to Argentina, oh my gosh. It's
So that one,
probably like...
I've said this before, and I know I'm stopping. If you don't want me stopping and talking, go watch the original. It's in the link. But, so for that, I would have gone for Chile. Or Chile, I'm never entirely sure. I think people in Chile would say Chile. So I would go for Chile, but that I've said this definitely in a video before. But I used to go for like those long dirt roads as being America. But then just time and time again, they've been Chile. But obviously Argentina, like basically next door. So it's it doesn't surprise me. I'm guessing it's along kind of the crossover between the countries because it very much looks like it.
Here. Suffice to say,
as near
there
as
is
you can.
nowhere close to Argentina in Russia, so that's no good for us.
So one like
What
that,
is
that's good
crazy
for Jack.
landscapes. I can't cope with this. So we're driving on the right. We've got
This would be an
lots and
absolute
lots
vibe
of
for me.
Nice mountains.
Which
the
of-
sun.
Oh my god, I just heard the words come out of my mouth. It would be a vibe for me. I think I may throw up in my own mouth. Jesus Christ.
Is in the north, so southern hemisphere. So this time, hopefully, it's Chile, and I will absolutely take a load of points. Please.
Okay, nicely played from Jack there. He is in Chile. That's going to be 1,000
So
points of
yeah,
damage.
I would have
Yes.
gone Chile
Nice.
as well.
Oh, I was actually no.
Oh look. And it is, if you see, it is pretty much in the crossover. Yeah, so that kind of okay, so my logic still stands. Those kind of roads are very Chile-esque. Because it's very close, so like to the border. So yeah. Okay, so that still makes sense in my head. I'm still good with that. If I'm wrong on that, and that those kind of roads exist all over the place, please tell me because I'd love to know. But it felt very Chilean. Yeah, that's right. Jesus, my mind is not working today. Let's keep going.
It was actually Argentina, but I was close. I wish
Yeah,
you'd done
he
more
had the
damage,
same
but we
logic
did
as
do
me, I'm
some
guessing.
damage.
Okay, round number 3. This is going to be somewhere on the
South-
island of Borneo.
Yeah, that was
And obviously
Southeast
we're
Asia,
probably
like,
gonna go
that
for
had a
similar
very
click
Southeast
here. This
Asian
time, I
feel.
think Vladivostok, right on the North Korean border here,
So,
would be our best option.
like-
Did you know that Russia and North Korea have this tiny border here together?
I did.
You don't normally think of the fact that Norway and North
I did, thanks to Drew Binsky. Yeah.
Korea border the same country, but that's
It is
just how
crazy.
big Russia is.
I said so.
Alright, so we've got
I
the
said at the
yellow lines
beginning,
in the
it's
road,
so
not
big.
Europe.
It covers
The
so
sun
much.
is
'Cause it's
in
Eurasia,
the
like,
south,
that
so
is the
northern
definition.
hemisphere. It kind of looks Asian at the moment. We've got some
It's
motorcyclists.
very Southeast
I
Asia.
don't quite understand these buildings. We've got poles there that he'll recognise. Yeah, somewhere in Asia. So hopefully I'll be okay if I go.
The poles would fuck me up
bottom
so
of
much.
Thailand, maybe. Yeah, why not? Let's go for it.
Jack,
Yeah.
with a decent guess here.
I'd
in
probably go
Thailand,
similar.
Doing more damage.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Jack here so far, I've got to say, by the way.
Nice. I am closer.
I always love how nice Zigzag is. Like, he did it with the AI, which he hasn't done one in a while, thankfully, because I think he was giving it too much credit. But Zigzag seems like one of the nicest Geoguessr players. Like, and hey, he could be horrible. I don't know, but he seems so much more genuine than some of the other people that he's even friends with. Like, I don't know. He just feels like, I'm not saying that Rainbow is a bad person or anything like that, but I don't know. There's personality wise, it feels like Zigzag is just always happy and always just yeah, man, life is amazing. It just seems like one of those guys, you know what I mean? Which I really love, but it also means that he's so nice to everyone about everything. Like, you give me the worst player in the world, and be like, hey, no, you've done a little bit better there. He's in another life, Zigzag is either a martial arts instructor for kids or a teacher, because just that vibe works for him.
So it was Indonesia, and he's gone as close as he can. Look at that. I love him zooming in on the borders. We are winning. Round 1, just pretend that didn't happen.
Okay, round number 4, we are in Poland now. Is it Poland? Yeah, I think it is.
That's a
And
nice-
Poland is one of these countries that's actually pretty good for us, because this piece of Russia here...
Oh my
Leningrad,
God,
is
yeah.
Very close. That being said, we do have Polish literally everywhere here, so I think...
I had completely forgot about that, because you've also got that bit, which goes further into Europe. So, like, you can get next door basically, to like Lithuania, Poland. You're a little bit closer then to like Denmark, Sweden as well. Oh my God, yeah.
I think Jack will at least recognize that it's Europe.
We've got a parking sign. Ooh, modern
It does
looking
look
house.
very kind of
Ooh,
European.
More old-fashioned looking church, but not that old-fashioned. It's quite a modern church.
I'd have gone Eastern
Why am I
European
whittering on
because of the
about
church,
churches? I need
but
to guess somewhere. Is it USA? Maybe. I've kind of panicked and rushed it.
Jack, that does not look the USA. That does not look USA. The church thing immediately, and the house, one of the houses as well. The modern house, fair enough, you could mistake that, but like, it's just, come on, he's better than that. What's happening is he's getting flustered. This is what happens to me when I'm against certain people, and when I did the Geoguessr World Cup challenge, you come up against certain people who just get so goddamn flustered.
Into this one. Maybe Canada. Let's go Winnipeg, Canada. Honestly, no clue.
If you're pushed
I kind
too
of rushed
quick,
into
it can just do that.
Went Canada. Oh no. That's
Oh,
big
no.
damage, by the way. 3.7k. Oh no.
Oh.
No. If we get Europe again and Jack fails to recognize it, that could be disastrous.
Oh, he's got in the little exclave or enclave, whatever it's called. That was a bad guess.
Fortunately for Jack, we're in the USA here, so that's going to be
there
good
you go.
news for him. Closest point
It's
in
good
the
news
US.
for him if he knows.
He's probably going to be guessing again.
So that's the thing as well. Imagine you get USA, but it's Alaska, and he's like next to it.
I'd say that's going to be the closest point down to like wherever this is in like Texas or something. I mean, surely Jack is closer than me here. If he's not, that's going to be a bit awkward because we might win round one.
Lockney Cress, right? Okay. Could this be like right in the middle of the USA, maybe? Let's just check the sun. The sun is more so in the south, so northern hemisphere. I'm gonna go Texas. I think I've just seen a little. Yes, I've just seen a little Texas sign. I'm gonna take lots of points here, please.
Okay, Jack, lock
Nice.
in. Just one good guess here.
Yeah, if you know the layout
got the fact
of
that it was
the,
Texas, that will be knockout damage
of some of the
Jack,
states.
from behind.
Yeah.
We may have to alter the rules a little bit though, because that was a bit closer than I thought.
Nice, good. I wish.
That's just embarrassing. I mean, the problem is, the biggest problem here is Zigzag is one of the best in the world. Like, you can't get away from that. He is one of the best in the goddamn world. So, no matter what he does against a player at Jack's standards, you know, my standards, at anyone's standard, really, that's like, okay, it's always going to be ridiculous difference. And like one guess can always put him so far ahead that it just doesn't look good enough. So that's kind of the problem with it.
Wish I'd seen that Texas sign just a bit earlier. Good. We finished him off. We did it. It was up in the air for a moment, but we got there.
Okay, Jack. GG's.
Wow, that definitely could have gone either way.
It could have gone either way. It makes me think maybe we should just leave it with Russia.
Yeah, okay. Until I know that I'm like very much there. As soon
Oh,
as you do a
dear.
guess,
Oh,
I just
dear.
start panicking, and that's when I throw away these rounds.
Yeah. If you manage to beat me flawlessly, then I'll add a country. Otherwise, we'll stick with Russia, okay?
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, best of luck.
Oh, dear.
Alright, I'm gonna go try hard mode on Russia. See if I can do and win Russia only. This looks like Serbia. Best option for us is probably right here in Krasnodar. Now, that is gonna be
God.
relatively close. I would still expect Jack to get closer here, though. We do have
What
an
do you know it's
antenna.
Serbia?
Still thought Serbia, though.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
He
Focus,
might
Jack. Lock
get,
in,
like-
bro. Look at the sun
like
first, so you don't
Central
panic
Eastern
around.
Europe, but-
Very much northern hemisphere.
He's gonna know Serbia.
What's he guessing for so early? Kind of looks a bit Spanish, maybe? Could we say it's Spanish? We could say it looks kind of Spanish. Yeah.
Could we? In no reality that I know of does that look Spanish in any way, shape, or form. Am I just being really harsh there? That just does not look Spanish, like, at all to me. Not, I'm doing this knowing full well I'm gonna do like a play along soon or something and get Spain and muck it up, but that doesn't look in the slightest bit Spanish. He's getting flustered. He's definitely getting flustered. It's messing with his thoughts.
I'm going to go Spain, and I'll go somewhat near Valencia. Why not? I'm feeling good for this round, because he can't get super close.
It is
You
Serbia.
get closer
Just
than
outside
you.
of Belgrade there. Quite a difficult round. Jack's in Spain, so that's going to be a good start for us. Obviously, anything in Europe is definitely doable.
Oh, no, it is actually closer than me. It was Serbia. Okay, it's only a teeny tiny bit of damage, though.
Okay, next one here. We're back in Europe. This is Denmark. We're going to go right in Kaliningrad here. That's definitely the closest
Okay.
we can can get.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of Western
UK looking
European
property. Ooh,
feel.
take it back. No, not UK.
It's like
gotta be
UK,
like
yeah,
Sweden or
Lindevision.
something,
Ah,
right?
okay, no.
Yeah, the more you look around,
Definitely
looks
Western kind of
Scandinavian.
Europe-y
Look
feel,
at all
though.
the shapes of all the roofs. Okay, so you can still get quite close here. I'll go near Gothenburg. No, I'm gonna go near Stockholm.
No,
'cause
no,
I
no,
think
stay
that
with
makes more
Gothenburg!
sense with where he can get.
Stay with
Blue Jack couldn't
Gothenburg!
go to the United States. It is possible, though he's in Sweden. I was a bit worried because the closest
Oh,
car there
I think
actually
that's
had
closer.
no blue strip on the license plate.
I should have stuck with Gothenburg. Oh, look at that. He can really get quite close.
actually
still
got-
did
yeah.
a little bit of damage to me there.
He really
Denmark.
can with
Next
like
one
Denmark
here
and
in the
that.
Netherlands. Again, we got the same guess. I mean, this is going to be a very
Oh
common
my
guess
God.
for us
Look
because
at that, like
it's
that
basically
little
the closest we can get
strip.
in Europe to the west.
Ooh, similar? Could be the same area again, to be fair. What's he guessing for so fast? He's really quite stressing me out, to be honest. There's just no need for this.
This is what it
I'm gonna
does.
go just similar to where we just were, but I'll go so that I'm,
I can understand that.
Sneaking near Sweden. Okay,
I
let's
can
guess.
understand
Jack
that, I
may
guess.
be sensing from the fact that I'm guessing very quickly that it will be Europe here, and he does his first damage in Denmark. Very nicely done. It's a tight duel so far, but I haven't had any really bad rounds yet.
This time it was Netherlands. And look, he loves this crafty little spot. You can't get enough of it, but we've finally done a bit of damage to him.
Okay, this is Kenya. Kenya is nowhere near Russia. This is going to be the closest point down here on the Azerbaijani border.
I was getting messed up with the soil, as I always goddamn do, because every time I have to log like different types of red, because that's an orangey red kind of soil. In my head, I'd probably have gone like South Africa, maybe Lesotho here. Definitely wouldn't have gone Kenya.
It's not that
I'd have known it was
far.
Africa,
We
at
could
least.
actually negate a few points here, but it's going to be pretty bad regardless.
Ooh. This is good because we need to be out of Europe, really. So we've got some people playing on bikes. It looks like we can't get any clues here. Surely, if I go with Kenya, I'll be fine, even if it's like anywhere in Africa,
Nice.
right? Yeah? He's probably
Nice.
going to go about here, above Georgia, maybe?
And Jack, eternal lover of Kenya, has gotten it correct, so that's going to be
That's
bad
true. He
damage,
does
but
go
it
for
comes
Kenya a
one
lot.
round
Like
before
when he
the
goes
voltage
Africa,
kick
he does go Kenya a lot.
Yeah, that's exactly where he's
And
gone.
I tend to go for like Nigeria and South Africa a lot. So yeah,
And it was actually Kenya.
I think everyone has their kind of favourite
Very
countries to kind of
nice.
go.
Keep us
And
out
that part of the
Europe,
world, it
please.
must be
It's
there.
1.5 times damage now, but it wasn't last
I
round. So we do
really-
survive. This is
If anyone's wondering, by the way, why I'm stopping so much, it's because I have had so many issues with audio before that people have said about, and I worry that people can't hear. So I stop when I have something more to say, because I don't want to just shout over them all the time. It might not be shouting over. It might just sound normal, but just in case, I'm stopping just to do that. So if anyone's thinking, oh, he's stopping a lot, that's why I want to make sure the interaction's there.
Brazil. Okay, another country which we really can't roll. And again, I guess the best guess we can do is over here.
So we have a sun in
Yeah, I think we'd
the
get
north,
South
the
America
southern
here.
hemisphere. So that kind of looks Spanish. We've got another sign here. Yeah, that looks Spanish, doesn't it? So we've got this in the bag, right? Anywhere I go, I've got this because it's got to be South America. So I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go like around Colombia, but I don't think I need to worry about it too much.
And Jack is in Colombia, but that may be enough at 1.5 times damage. Not quite. 1.
He literally saw where the sun was. He saw where the sun was. Knew he had to be in the southern hemisphere. Went above the equator. Went up. Jack, come on, man. I know you're stressed, but you're saying the words and then doing the opposites. I know. Geoguessr, because you're the one that talks to me the most, or Maya, if you're still watching. I'm well aware one of you could probably pull out something I've said from like 5 videos back to go, dude, look, you did the exact same thing. I'm just saying.
0.1k. Teasing me is Jack. Should have been over there, but it's not.
Yes, it was actually Brazil, but it does
Yeah,
not
he
matter.
could have made it over. If he was further down, he would have.
We would finish him there. But
If he'd
we've
actually gone to the
gone
southern
hanging on.
hemisphere, he
Next
would
one
have done
here.
it then.
Ooh, it's Taiwan. Taiwan's not that bad. We can guess.
That's
that
a hell of a
It's a nice
guess.
quick guess.
Shit like this
It
is the
not
problem.
That far from Taiwan, so I definitely don't mind it.
When you
It's a
know that
difficult
some
round too.
trees
Jack
like
may
that
be
on a dirt road is Taiwan, what
Okay,
the fuck?
sun is southern hemisphere, so we're over in the north. I'm very confused by this one. Oh, he might do some damage to me here because I don't know where this is. It's very, very mountainous, but also quite warm looking. Car's not giving me anything. I'm going in Vietnam. I don't even know if they've got coverage. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
And okay, not too bad there. Jack
I
is
think
at least
so.
in
Vietnam
Vietnam,
didn't, but it does
and
now.
He's going to be close.
I think it was one of the later ones to
narrowly,
pick
but
up.
I stay
Wasn't it?
alive.
Okay, it was actually Taiwan, so he got as close as he could. Oh, not as much damage as I would have liked. Oh, this is very fast-paced. I am stressed right now.
2.5
It is
times
stressful
damage,
when
and we
you
got
can't do
French
that at
side
pace with things
here.
like this.
So again, France, probably going to be one of these ones where it's either here or here. I guess this is the best option here, though. I mean, Jack should recognize that this is French language, but you never know.
Yeah.
You may miss that.
La
Yeah, but
Minerie
then-
could be French, perhaps,
French?
maybe. I think this is looking quite French. It's looking flat though, so maybe Belgium could be. Maybe towards Netherlands. Yeah, should we just go towards
And
Belgium?
the top of
Yeah,
France
why
is
not?
also
And
pretty
yeah,
flat.
of course, Jack got it there. A nice guess. Actually, I like the region guess as well, so always going to be game over, and Jack does take the W here. Very nicely done.
Oh, I think that's got
That
it.
was
It was France.
that
I
was a
should've gone bit
slog
further
though.
down.
That was a
Yes,
slog.
There it is. Phew.
GG.
Okay, definitely picked things up a bit in that round, thank God.
That was really good. I think you actually played like very consistently throughout, so always getting chip damage on me was really important.
It's whenever it's somewhere in Europe is where you actually still have quite a strong position.
Yeah, especially Eastern Europe, then I'm actually kind of chilling. I think we run it back one more time on Russia, and if you beat me solidly again, then we can maybe talk about giving me a sec.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. It's like let's just do one more with Russia, Jack. Just you're beating me, but oh dear.
Country.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Okay, let's do it. I would love to get a win Russia only, but Ecuador is not going to help us.
I don't think
at
it's
all
go- I don't
in
think
that
it's
endeavor.
impossible.
That being said, Jack probably rarely ever guesses Ecuador, so I'd be pretty unlucky to lose a lot of points here, but we'll see.
This
We'll
is
see.
the
Okay,
one
if we get
time he guesses
Americas
Ecuador.
or Africa, it's over, okay? Unless I screw up, which is entirely possible. How has he guessed already? It's been about 4 seconds. Oh, where's the sun? Find the sun, Jack.
but
Is that
he's
the sun?
one of the best in the
North,
fucking
southern
world. That's how,
hemisphere?
Jack.
Oh, God, I'm
That's the
panicked.
fun
I am
of-
absolutely panicked right now. Yeah, this
Oh
is
my
going to be a
God.
bad guess. I can feel it.
You're still
Oh,
closer.
I could have done so much damage. I'm still closer, though. I've done 5 damage. Oh, that was...
I say you're still closer. If that went the other way, would I don't know.
such a good opportunity.
It was in Ecuador, Jack in South Africa. So that's a good result for us, indeed. We're not even that much further away. So that's pretty good. Round number 2 here. And we are in Mexico again. Not the type of round you want to see
Just
as a Russian guesser.
immediate.
But if you want to know a pro tip, if you see the cross on the back of the sign in Mexico, it'll be the state of Chihuahua. So kind of a nice one to know if you're an aspiring...
Okay, got to ask this immediately. For anyone out there, is the cross on the back like that? Is that only in Mexico? Because he said that as if to go, if you see this when you're in Mexico, but what if you don't know it's Mexico? Like, is that a thing that would tell you it's Mexico? I'm so bad at the metas. Is that a thing that would say, oh yeah, if you see that, that's Mexico, and therefore it's also Chihuahua? Or is it like you have to know it's Mexico, and then it's additional to be able to tell you it's Chihuahua? Like, if anyone knows, because I would love to be able to get ones like that if I'd be like, okay, back of that. Because I'm always looking, you'll see me when I play alongs or anything else, I'm always trying to get to the front of any signs like that. But if I can get something from the back, great.
player.
Oh no. Oh god. Okay. How has he guessed without? It's been 1 second. It had literally been
The stress.
1
The
second.
stress.
Oh
Ah!
my god. I don't know where to go.
It's
I actually
definitely
don't
me.
know where to go. Southern Hemisphere, North, Kazakhstan. Why not?
And Jack has
Oh
gone
my
Russia
God.
with me. Let's go. In Kazakhstan, there he is.
Has just gone Russia with me. No, Oscar, that's a different country. That's Kazakhstan. Let's not give ideas.
Yes. Okay, we actually do some damage there. We are slightly closer.
Where? He's closer. Who's over in Mexico? Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Basically, no damage has been done yet. So it's like this is round 1. Let's just pretend.
No flawless for Jack. This one's going to be Kenya again. Can you believe it, guys? We're going to have to go southern Russia. Oh, it's not Kenya. That's not the
It's
Kenya card.
so
but it doesn't
funny.
matter anyway, because it's probably just
okay.
Mexico, and that, in any case, is not good for us.
Oh god, it's tiny.
probably
that horse
just
looks so
Mexico.
small, but I
Like,
think it's
what the
just
hell?
further away than it looks. What am I doing here? I'm so stressed right now. All right, sun's right on the east. Is it more so in the? Oh, why is it on the east? I
does
do
feel-
not know.
this
I'll
feels like
go
me
around
when I'm
the
getting
equator,
stressed on
right? That
Jules.
makes sense.
Just-
Maybe
oh,
Colombia
I've had
could be
Jules in
somewhere
so
over
long.
here.
Maybe
I need to get back on it.
Zacatecas.
I need to get some
Zacatecas,
jewels. I need to
Mexico,
get.
think. Yep, it
I
was
think I'm
Zacatecas,
silver
and
1 at the
Jack is in
moment.
Colombia. Pre-multipliers though, so it's not much damage.
Okay, it was over in Mexico. Nice. That's a good amount of damage. There it is. 500. It's not that good, is it? To be fair.
Okay. It looks like France. France is not
Jack's
that bad.
accent
I
just
wonder if
makes
here is
the
better. For
frustration
southern France,
a little
it
bit
might be.
funnier.
I'm going to try it. Probably a silly guess. I think Kaliningrad is closer.
Okay, so looks European, right? Maybe, possibly. He's not just insta-guessed, which is good. Oh, there it is. Never mind. La Boheme.
He's not just guessed straight away. Ah,
Whoa,
damn it.
this is crazy looking. Wow, what a
That was kinda cool, though.
statue that is. All right, we go France then with the La. We could go France. Yeah, maybe like around there. Let's drop the guess.
Yes, it was southern France, so maybe our guess was best. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's big damage there. Jack is pretty good at recognizing France. We want some of those harder European countries.
It's
maybe
the one we all
Baltics or
go to
something.
in
Nice,
England.
it was
like,
France, and we
most
actually
English people have spent some time in France
Quite
and
close,
Spain.
so that's a nice chunk of damage there.
This is Romania. That is not half bad. Again,
No,
this
you're
is the optimal guess
very
right
close.
here.
You need to
I
go there,
think
yeah.
this is quite rural, so I doubt Jack gets Romania correct here. He'll probably go like Spain or something like that.
Oh, this is stressful to be fair. Okay, round 5. Sun is south, the northern hemisphere. He is a pain in my ass today. He's guessing way too quick consistently. I'm moving so slow. I'm moving literally
I love the
so
frustration. It's
slow.
like,
I'm just trying to get a
God
look at this.
damn it.
actually
I
have no
swear
idea.
I must
Is
have
this
sounded
the
like this
smart
when I was
thing
doing
to
it.
do? No.
America.
Definitely not the smart thing.
He is getting so frustrated by it, but it is. I feel the stress because I've definitely done things like this as well.
Thing to do. Oh no, I'm
Oh my
losing.
God.
Ooh, 1.5 times damage. That's huge, guys. 1.5 is big. 4.4k. Jack is in Minnesota. Oh no. Okay, we actually get Austria. That's not bad. That's not bad. Definitely Kaliningrad type of guess here, I would say. I think we stay alive. Even if he gets Austria correct, sees some German or something, I think we should survive it.
Right, it's double damage. So as long as it's not Europe. Oh no, there's flowers and stuff.
As long as it's not Europe. Ah, shit.
So northern hemisphere, I guess, maybe. We've got 9 seconds. Are we in the EU to just check? Yep, Germany. No, towards
By the way, if
Austria.
anyone
Let's
sees
go
me in the
Austria.
same
it's actually
hoodie for a
Slovenia.
while,
Okay. Slightly
it's
worse,
because I'm going away
Yeah, Jack's in Austria.
again.
That's going to be big. Is it big enough, though? Oh, it's close.
Oh, Slovenia.
2.7.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Jack.
Oh, just
Cute.
alive.
It's down in Slovenia. That's actually quite a hefty amount of damage.
I will be going over to Slovenia soon as well. It's not where I'm going next, but I will be going over to Slovenia soon because it's such a beautiful country.
Oh, it's not quite killed him though.
Oh my gosh, this would be an insane comeback. Lock in, guys. Lock in. No USA, please. Okay, UAE is not that bad. It's potentially not that bad anyway. I'm going to go
You
there.
get
That's
pretty
the closest
close
guess we can
from
do.
Russia.
It's all down to whether Jack recognizes that this is UAE. I think he's got a decent chance, but it's very rural. He might just go like South Africa or something.
Yeah,
guys,
I mean,
we could actually win this here.
I don't know if
I'm
you'd go
pretty
South
sure
Africa, but
2.5 times
potentially
damage
Africa
at this
in general.
distance would be enough.
We have an actual camel. An actual camel. Oh, what?
Yeah, that's
going to
give you-
incredible. Okay, I mean, it's got to be like Middle East, right? So if I go like around here, I'm kind of.
I had the
safe.
opportunity
I mean,
to-
if it's
to
over
ride
here, I'm in a
camels
bit
when
of
I was in
trouble 'cause we
Jordan.
can Get quite close to that.
I didn't.
Oh, come on. I want to do it. I want to win on Russia only. No! Jack with a good guess. Jack with a good guess there. That's enough. Well and truly.
Like, that was
Yes,
that was nowhere
nice.
near
That
as far
is
away
a
as it should have
good
been.
Final
That
guess.
should have been a runaway from Jack.
You. We did it, but it was stressful. He's dropping GGs. I'll give him a little wave.
Nice guess, Jack. Wowee.
Phew, yeah, I needed that one right at the end.
You really did. I was so hoping you would go South Africa or something. I really thought I could win. Damn it. Hey, you're improving. You're improving. That was a good guess.
Thank you. I mean, yes, there is also like one really bad guess for every 2 good guesses.
That's true. That's true. The Minnesota wasn't quite ideal.
Yeah, let's not.
I don't
talk
think
about
I
it, though.
do
That'll
that many
probably get
crazy
cut out,
guesses
right?
anymore.
Surely.
I'm
right, guys?
usually
Yeah.
okay.
I think now that you've beaten me 3 times in a row, it's your choice.
Yeah.
Would you like to continue on with the rush?
He's still being so nice. Hey, you beat me 3 times. You decide. Yeah, it's how you talk to a kid when they've done something well. Tell you what, you choose your prize. Go on. Definitely. In another life, he is definitely a school teacher.
Russia only, or would you like to add maybe a small country for me somewhere else in the world?
Yeah, go on. Help yourself to another country. Let's see what happens.
I was going to be greedy and say Brazil, but let me just say Uruguay, okay? Let me just say Uruguay.
Okay, I'll take that. That sounds okay.
It's a small country, so it's unlikely to be disastrous for you.
Yeah, it still gives me good access to Central America, doesn't it?
Exactly. Okay, we've been really lucky so far
he
that
knows
we've
it's
not
not.
had Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. Those countries are really bad. bad.
Okay, this has opened things up, so I don't know. I could be in trouble here. We will see.
This one should actually just be Oman, and that's not a bad country. We can just guess here.
Very
Uruguay
close again,
not going to be relevant for anything in the northern hemisphere compared to Russia, at least.
Sun is right in the west. Where do we want to go? Of course, he's guessed already. It's a pretty cool looking place. I'm a bit worried about this, to be honest. It's epic looking. It's a really cool area.
That is,
I'm going
yeah.
north,
There's
Chile.
there's a
I'm not
lot of
feeling
roads
too
like
good
that
about
in
it.
the Middle East. They are
Jack is in the
beautiful to
Andes
go
Mountains.
along.
Very reasonable guess, but that's good damage for us. 1.5k is actually such a nice outcome, considering we're not even that close at all.
Damn, it was over in
Just
Oman.
immediately.
I would not have got that. Okay. Oh, hefty amount of damage to begin with.
Next one here is actually India. And India, Gujarat, that's where we are. I think this guess here, again, is our best option.
Okay.
He's just so
Well, it
quick
looks
that-
cool.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's
The
so
sun is
hard
not
to
helpful. It's on the,
have
the
time to
west or
think
the
with
east
it.
every time. Oh no. It's quite old-fashioned looking coverage. Is that a flag? Yes. What? Where are we here?
What
This looks
flag,
like, is
though?
it Cambodia or something? I don't know. The flag's not very helpful, but the
You know
look at this,
what?
like,
I get that.
architecture. Where is
Yeah.
it? All right.
That architecture does kind of feel Angkor Wat-y, so I get the Cambodia feel.
Right, let's see where our dearest friend is guessed. And Jack is in Cambodia. I thought that was a pretty difficult India, so I wasn't surprised that he got it wrong. We've already brought him down to 4k only.
Ah, it's over to the left of India, and he was actually a bit closer there.
Let's see if we can do the seed Russia only. Oh, but we have.
It's crazy that he's...
Never mind that.
Oh
'cause
my
we
God,
have
it's in Uruguay.
Argentina here, so we're clearly going to guess Uruguay. That is an absolute necessity. Probably feels like it's Cordoba, maybe.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not in Uruguay, it's just
Surprised
next to it.
about
Okay,
that.
I thought it was
We've got
actually
a
in the
sign
country
over
they've got,
there.
right.
Los Robes. Fair enough. The sun
I'm surprised you had no
is
Russia,
bang on
because
the
that's
west
usually,
again. Of course
like,
it is.
comes
This
up quite a
doesn't
lot.
look like USA from the signs, but it's got to be close, right? It's like maybe we're just near the USA. Maybe this area of Mexico or something, where it's like a bit more green. I'm a bit thrown off. It's probably somewhere down here, is it?
Alrighty. It's going to be big damage, I think. Oh, yes, it is. A bit further down there in La Pampa. Okay. And Jack is in Mexico. That is already almost enough.
Oh my
Oh, no.
God.
Oh, it was Argentina.
6,159. Giving him
Heavy
Uruguay
damage,
did
heavy
not
damage.
help you
It's
at
gonna be
all.
tough for me to recover from this one.
We
Jesus.
could actually get the flawless win only with Russia and Uruguay here, guys. The next one, though, is South Africa. That's not a good country. We're going to go
Okay, that's one he
Uruguay
did
here.
say was like
God,
difficult
so
for
where's
him.
the sun? Northeast, so southern hemisphere. So is this Australia maybe? Or South Africa? Both are good. We've got a person in the road, so I'm gonna go Africa, yeah. Whereabouts in Africa? Shouldn't need to worry too much, right? I need this round though. I'm
He's
going
on Kenya again.
It could be Nigeria
Literally
though, but
after the
I'll
comment
just be
of
closer either
Kenya,
way.
yeah.
Jack misses it. He's in Kenya, though. That's a pretty good guess, and it is going to be 1,000 points of damage. So he avoids getting flawless, which I can only assume is a good result.
Yeah, nice. It was South Africa, but that is a nice bit of damage to do. I needed that because he's been smashing me.
And this is Lesotho, so Lesotho's obviously no good. Another country.
Okay,
in
so
Southern
these
Africa,
these
which we
are
have
helping
no
now.
access to.
South Africa, Lesotho,
Jack,
like,
though,
yeah.
does he know Lesotho? I don't think so. I think Lesotho is probably a little too challenging for Jack.
Whoa, these
doesn't
places
come
are
up a
crazy.
lot, does
So
it?
the sun is south, I think. No, the sun is right above us in the north. So southern hemisphere. What? Where are we right now? I have no clue. My goodness, this is tough. This is so tough.
He's
I've
going
done-
further away.
I didn't
Oh, he
guess in
didn't
time.
guess.
It only did a teeny tiny bit of damage.
Okay.
I didn't guess.
Okay, Jack didn't guess. I was like, no way he 5K'd.
Could you imagine?
Points there. It's not as bad as it could have been.
That'd be
Of
funny
course,
as
for
fuck.
Jack. It's not consequential that he didn't.
You just
guess
find out Jack's
because
just been
this
really
was
going
hard
in
for
all
me to
the
get
time.
very close there. This one should probably be a Vladivostok click, I think. It's probably the closest we can get to Malaysia. Maybe here is better. I don't know. Hard to say.
The sun. Is this the sun? Where's the sun? Is that the sun? Maybe north southern hemisphere, so maybe somewhere in Asia. Ooh, okay. Don't really recognize that. If it's kind of South Asia, I should be okay because you can't really get too close. I go like Malaysia, maybe. Yeah, why not?
And ooh, a big one there. Jack manages
Nice.
the win. He does love guessing Malaysia.
I love the
and that's
why
that's
not,
good
and it's
one there from
there.
Jack. Have to respect that. Comes from behind and wins. Okay.
Ooh,
That was-
that's a nice guess. That
I
should be
am.
a hefty amount of damage.
Yeah, the distance is further than you think in that part of the world, isn't it? Like the distance between certain countries, way bigger than you think. especially like you see there with the Philippines. It's a way bigger country than you expect.
God for that.
Nicely played there, Jack. Good guess. Right when the multis hit. Very good.
Oh, I really did need that final round.
You really did.
Those
wanna
multis
add
as well,
an
I always
oddball
forget
country.
about.
I want to say I'm allowed to guess in Tuvalu.
Tuvalu, okay. I'm not sure I can even find that.
Okay,
Doesn't
yeah,
have a special
because
street view,
obviously
but it helps round out my
Yeah.
continents a little bit, you know?
you get down to like Australia with
Interesting, yeah.
Tuvalu.
Gives you good access to Australia and New Zealand, I suppose.
At least decent, 1,000 points or so, maybe. All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Here we go. Uruguay, Tuvalu, and of course Russia. None of those are going to be helpful here because we're in the United States. I guess Uruguay, the closest option here by probably a small margin. They're all kind of the same distance here.
So it looks like a nice Europe spot. I mean, is it UK with the telephone
Oh,
box? That's
no.
a UK thing, right? But maybe it isn't. Maybe.
No, he said maybe it isn't. No, it is fully UK, but it's a big thing in America. There's people that buy them over in America that like sell them expressly in America because we got rid of them. This is what I find funny. I saw something the other day that was just like, oh my god, look, we've gone from these to these in the UK, and someone was like, oh, they've changed them. Just for anyone out there, we changed from those boxes to shitty glass ones like 40 or 50 years ago. They have been gone for decades. They exist in like little villages where they just can't be asked to change it. But also, we no longer have the glass ones because we don't have, some places will have them, but it's very rare now that you even have the glass ones because we don't have, public phones like that anymore. Everyone has a mobile, so you don't really have those anymore either. BT don't have them. But the main reason we moved over is because BT, kind of the rise of BT, those phone boxes weren't really BT owned, so they just brought in the glass ones. But they've been gone for decades. People are doing it as if to go, that's so English. That's so English if you're in a freaking American Hollywood English film. It hasn't been English for decades. Little rant. But yeah, no, that's fully America. America buys those things a lot. You'll probably see more of the old-fashioned telephone boxes in America than you would do in the UK.
Maybe we've just decided it's a UK thing, even though other countries actually do it as
No,
well.
other
That
countries do
sounds
it.
like something the UK would do. Yeah, we've
No,
got
no,
like a mailbox. Maybe
I
they're
agree,
just
but
a
it is
fan
ours.
of
And
UK
that
as well.
mailbox
Oh,
gives
no.
away that it's
It doesn't
America.
look like the UK. I'm gonna go in the United States.
The
Is this
mailbox
really bad
immediately.
And yep. and
That's
my
US.
Jack.
That
And
mailbox,
we
that
are
weird
down early here, guys.
having it
Down
nowhere near your
very
freaking
early.
house
No, it's
mailbox.
actually a fantastic idea. Thank goodness that telephone box didn't suck me in. Oh man, I needed that.
Next one here, though, is Indonesia, I suppose. Should be, yeah. I feel like it's like almost Maluku, so... I mean, Tuvalu is not that far. It is probably better than Russia here. I'm gonna give it a go.
Okay, yellow on the road. The sun straight above us, kind of in the south.
Always drink your water.
Northern hemisphere. We've got a
Granted,
little
it's
fella
fizzy,
on a
but still.
bike, or actually, it could be a lady on a bike. Could be two ladies, maybe. Okay, it feels. Hang on, where did I say the sun was? South, so northern hemisphere. It feels like this area again, but where do I want to go? Maybe Thailand? Yeah, let's go Thailand.
Okay. I suppose it probably was closer,
Yeah.
but Jack is nearer in Thailand anyway, so we are definitely on the back foot in this duel, and it's only round number 3.
Oh, look at him in Tuvalu.
Which is quite funny. Like,
Alright,
you've
it's
added
down
more
in
countries.
Indonesia.
You've got
A bit
it.
more damage to him.
This is Australia. Tuvalu is the insta-lock here, obviously. That's definitely the closest thing we can get to, I guess this is Queensland, so yeah. Not the ideal round.
Why
for
did
us.
he didn't kind of grab
Straight
Papua
above
New
us
Guinea as
again.
being
The
the
sun
country
is
that he-
driving me
yeah.
mad today. Floodway. Okay, so maybe Australia, south, north, maybe.
It feels a little
Where's
bit
the
rogue.
sun? I think the sun's in the south, so that means north hemisphere. But maybe I don't want to read into it too much. I'm going Australia. I'm panicked. Let's see.
Nice guess by Jack in New South Wales. It's probably going to be enough. It is 2.6k. Oh, Jack absolutely gives us a beating there. That's a nice game from him.
That's a really weird one. Like, he added another country, and then suddenly all of the guesses were places that he couldn't freaking get to. It is quite funny when he had less countries. The guesses were just easier for him, but
Improvement is there for sure.
Yes, it was Australia. I'm getting very lucky here, and that has actually done enough damage to kill him.
Nice, Jack. Well played, well played.
Flawless express victory.
You had to do it to me, bro. Here I am complimenting you, and you just with the BM, Jack. What's up with that, bro? Let me think. I need something in North America. I'm going to give myself the
Yeah.
Bahamas.
Okay, sounds great.
And I think
Interesting one.
that's all I'm going to give myself. That's it. This is the cut.
I would have probably gone Cuba because I feel that you can then get to Canada a bit easier. But obviously, if Mexico comes up, you're a bit. Actually, well, even Mexico, you're not a million miles, but yeah.
Off. I have to win with those 4 countries from here on in, okay?
Well, that spreads you out, doesn't it?
It does, it does, it does, it does. I think it's doable. I'm going to be very quick now, Jack.
It's
So
all 4
strap
corners.
in.
God. Okay. Right. Good luck.
Good luck.
Is that-
Apparently, I've muted and I don't wish you luck at all. Send no good luck to that guy. Take him about.
All right, guys, no mercy. We cannot let this Jack guy, this Mr. Flawless Express Victory, find any clues or anything like that. We have to get...
I love it because even when he's like almost trying to trash talk, it's still with a massive smile and clearly just enjoying his time. I love that about Zigzag.
Very quickly, lock in. First one here, Australia. Tuvalu is our option, blah, blah, blah. Let's go there.
Find the sun. Sun is north, south hemisphere. Could be Australia, could be South Africa. Yeah, South Africa with the kind of these kind of plains and these trees. Yeah, and he can't get too close to South Africa. It's still quite a safe spot for me, right? Guess.
Jack misses it, and therefore Tuvalu is closer.
Damn, was actually
Those
Australia.
trees are
So
very,
he is close
very
there. Not too much
Australian, aren't
damage
they?
though. Not too much
Kind of
damage.
Round
crooked
number 2,
trees,
and we
not
are
giant
so back,
bonsais.
which is absolutely terrible for us. We're going to go Tuvalu once again.
Okay, get to the sign straight away.
Tuvalu.
Canberra, Australia again, and he can't get too close. I need to really make up the points here so I can click quite close to Canberra. So I want to try and find Yas Road. Maybe? No, don't think we'll find that. This is going to be a lot of
Yas,
points. It's gonna be
Australia.
juicy for me. Let's see it.
Love that.
Very nice. I should have gone on the other side. It's a hefty amount of damage. If he comes back from this, I'll be impressed.
Oh, no,
I'd have just
guys.
gone, yes,
That was
exactly.
not the round we needed. The sign to Canberra
Wow,
being
that
right
knocked
at
it down.
spawn was not ideal. That's why I have to guess instantly. Okay, next one. Oh my gosh. At least we have Uruguay here. That's nice.
Oh, is that
There,
literally
quickly.
Uruguay?
Yellow on the road. Sun, come on, don't let me down. It's directly
Is that
in the
literally
north,
just in
southern
Uruguay?
hemisphere. Where
God.
do I want to go? 110 kilometers. Can I get to a sign in time? I don't know. I'll go down there in Argentina. It's kind of a bit of a panic guess.
Okay, will Jack get it? He can check the sun. He can probably get it here. He will get it, but it is just all the way up.
Oh, no,
the
it wasn't
floor, so
Uruguay,
Could
it was
have optimized
just-
my guess
he had to
slightly
go
here,
in
but it's still
Uruguay, okay.
decent damage.
Oh,
I was like,
it's
to
close
get
there.
one in
It
one of
is
those 4 countries
Uruguay.
would be.
It's quite
yeah.
a chunk of damage, to be fair.
This is Europe, I think. I'm not sure where, but Kaliningrad has to be the play here. Which country is this? Maybe Austria? Or maybe even just UK. I don't know.
I was
Maybe
gonna go
Austria.
Estonia.
I think Austria. I don't know. It's a hard round. Let's see where Jack goes.
Where we got sun is
could be very wrong, but those
seems to be in
trees-
front of us, but maybe not. No, it's behind us in the south, northern hemisphere. Nice trees.
Am
Do we
I-
go
am I
Americas,
crazy
or
for
do
thinking
we
Estonia?
go over in
I'm gonna be
sort of
so wrong
Sweden
now.
area? It's tricky. I think she looks more like she would be from around here. I'm gonna go in Norway. Feeling a little bit crazy, to be honest.
Okay, it was actually Belgium. I thought.
Do people at least understand why I was thinking Estonia? Just, does anyone, do you get it? The trees, those freaking trees is always north. So yeah, always looking at the north. But I don't know, it just felt a little bit more central eastern. So I'm disappointed in myself. Anyway.
Thought of Belgium as well. And we are actually closer there. Very nice. As Western Europe goes, that's a good result.
Nice. It was the right move. It was actually down in Belgium, though. And that's obviously as close as he can get. He knew where he was going. Not much damage. Just pretend that round didn't happen. It's fine.
Okay, 1.5. We're in the US. Bahamas, obviously, probably the play here. I think this is still the Bahamas here, right? So, guessing there. It's going to be
Okay,
closer than
okay.
anywhere in Russia. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Bahamas is closer than I thought. I don't know why I thought Cuba was closer to Florida than the Bahamas. I'm wrong. I don't know why, but in my head, yeah. I'm going to the Bahamas at some point this year as well. You'd think I'd know where it freaking was, given that anyway.
Got them sweet yellow lines. We've got the sun, which is right on the west. Never quite know what to do when it's on the west. It looks like USA, I think. Right? Yeah. Nice little horsey over there somewhere. So we go USA? Yeah. It should be all right. Let's go.
For a
Let's
US
go around
sign.
Missouri. He can't get too close. He'll have gone in the Bahamas, wherever that is. Oh, which is kind of close. Let's see.
Okay, it was Montana. And Jack in Missouri. Oh my gosh, he does it by 3 points. No.
Yeah, I should have gone more north. Over in Montana. But
Damn.
that's enough to kill that guy. Yes.
Jack. Nice game by 3 points.
Yeah, it was close. It was close. It's stressful. It's stressful.
Here's what I'm saying. I get 2 more tries, and if I fail in those 2, then you are the champion of this episode.
Okay, that sounds like a good one to me. I've picked up as it's progressed. I was
There's
pretty
only-
terrible the
it's
first
only
game.
I
UK
think you're
only,
playing
Jack's won,
the best
right?
you've ever played.
Thank you. Hearing that from you means a lot, you know.
I'm the one to say it, bro. I do believe that. I do believe that. There's not over yet. You've not won yet. time to lock in, bro.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okie dokie here. This one's going to be northern Brazil and Uruguay. You know what? It's not that much
I'd say
closer
northern Brazil?
than Bahamas here.
Bahamas
They're probably
might be
about
better.
equally distant, but I think Uruguay is slightly better.
Oh,
Is it though? Because it stretches out when it's on a real map. Brazil is actually bigger than it looks on the map. It depends on where in northern Brazil, I guess. By the way, has anyone noticed just how bad Zigzag's camera and graphics are for recording compared to like Jack's? Wow.
where are we at here then?
I don't
think
suppose
we're
you worry
driving
about it
on
much when you're just playing
the right,
Geoguessr, but still.
and the sun is in the south, so northern hemisphere. Where would this be? I actually have no clue. This is going to be a bad
Northern,
opener
if
for
you
me.
configure it to
Northern
Brazil,
hemisphere?
tells you
Maybe
it is
over
at the
here?
top of Brazil.
I don't know. Philippines? This is such a random one for me. Honestly, this is not feeling good.
It is going to be closer to Uruguay, surely. Yeah,
It
Bahamas
wasn't-
a bit
it
too
wasn't
far
at-
away there.
as
Good
far
start.
near the
Okay,
top
good
end
start.
then.
I got 2 tries to do it, guys.
Oh, that hurt. That was a bad first opener. Okay.
Okay, this is very near to Russia. We're guessing here. Very quick guess here. I think this is probably Lithuania. That's why I went so quickly. The G at the end should be indicative of Lithuanian language. Gatve.
Love
so,
Lithuania.
Yeah, feeling good.
Got a little sign,
was
little
there.
cheeky sign. Let's have a look at the cheeky sign. Come on, don't
Last
waste
month,
all my time.
Lithuania,
He has
and
guessed. I have
Uzapiz.
19 seconds. Ooh.
If you ever go to Lithuania, people, go to Uzapiz. The independent state of Uzapiz. Frickin' yeah. Well, it's an independent country. It's its own country, okay? Uzapiz. I'm a big fan of Uzapiz. I love Uzapiz. I've got the constitution around somewhere. I think it's in the other room. Go to Uzapiz. If you're near Lithuania, go to Uzapiz. It's like an old district of Vilnius.
Ooh. Okay. Sun, north, southern hemisphere with a whatever that is. Is the sun southern? I can't trust it. I'm stressed. I'm really panicked. I'm going in Romania.
Was indeed Lithuania. We made pretty much the optimal guess, and Jack is in Romania. So, pretty good guess from him. It definitely keeps him with a fighting chance in this duel.
Oh, okay. Thank God I didn't listen to the sun there. I think the sun was throwing me off. Okay.
I was actually near Vilnius as well, but
but
looks of it where that
How
was.
about worst possible place here? It has to be the insta-lock in Uruguay. We do not like these Southern African rounds at all, guys. They're pretty much the worst, but at least Jack often gets them wrong.
The pressure's starting to get to me, and I am crumbling before your very eyes. Sun is in the east.
Hey, Jack, you have not crumbled as much as in the first round. First round, second round, you were crumbling way worse.
Of course it is. It's more so north, so southern hemisphere maybe. Can we get a sign? It feels quite arid, so maybe around the Middle East. Do you think? Maybe 5 seconds. I'm going towards Oman. Let's see.
And Jack has gone UAE, Oman. Actually a valid guess in terms of the road lines, so I like that. Unfortunately for us, he is not on it.
Oh, Botswana. He obviously couldn't get close to Africa. Thank God, because I would have been absolutely done in there.
It all gets scarier when the multipliers hit, guys, because then he can one-shot us, but this is perfection. This is Uruguay, guys. It's unmistakable.
Oh, it
It's got a
literally
very
is.
hazy camera a lot of the time, and you just know. Jack is going to struggle.
See, that's the one you don't want. It's literally in one of the countries. Is that? I think that's also the first time it's been in the country of one of the ones he picked as well. Still surprising given that he had
For
Russia.
this one, I can't lie.
Oh man, I'm struggling.
having
We
it
got
in
people
Uruguay is
or
just
horses?
harsh.
Man on a horse. It's not quite just people walking along the street. Obviously, he's guessed. We're in the southern hemisphere. With him guessing so quick, they look like a little Australian gang. So I'm gonna go for it.
I think we actually could win here if he doesn't go South America as well. Wait, this could be it, guys. This could be it. Let's go. That's enough, I think. It is.
Literally in
We've done
Uruguay.
it.
It's just,
Oh,
it's
what?
just so
I think
harsh.
that's got to have seen me off. It
That's
was
how you
actually
finish it off.
Uruguay. Oh, fair enough.
4 countries
It
available.
being Uruguay
Sure,
is just
we didn't
harsh.
do it with only Russia. That would have been very challenging, but we have done it with this. And so, Jack, he is not victorious. Let's go chat to him. Good game.
Yeah, that one definitely didn't go quite as well for me. But you know what? How lovely that you got to end on your actual country.
That is a very poetic way to tie the bow of what was a very fun video.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me. You played very well despite coming out with a loss in the end, but 6 wins to 1. I think that's a good result for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It had its ups and its downs, but overall it was okay.
Yeah, so that was a laugh, and you can hear from Jack just kind of that. Yep. It was great fun. It must be frustrating. Like, I get frustrated losing games full stop, but when you're playing against Zigzag so often, obviously these are done in blocks. You know, he's not every other day going on. He's doing these in blocks, like 4 videos at a time or something. But it's just it must just be so frustrating. Like, because he knows. Let's be honest. Jack is never going to be able to straight up beat Zigzag. He's just not. so few people can, in a straight up duel, actually beat Zigzag, because that's the reason he was in the World Cup. He was in the World Championships because he's one of the best in the world. So it must be so frustrating. And then to have these kind of things where it's like just giving you everything, and then, oh yeah, well, you've only got one country, go on, I can beat you, but that's it. Like, oh damn. Anyway, I hope you didn't mind the stopping and starting a lot there. As I explained during the video, it's down to the audio. I always worry a little bit, and when I'm reacting to this, when I can go 3 or 4 videos in a row and no one mentions the audio, I think I probably will tone that down a little bit and just talk over it rather than stopping and starting. But I hope you understand why. And yeah, it's good to be back. I will be here again on Wednesday, of course, and I'm going to record a few in advance because I'm going to be off next few days. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.